People's Manifesto. Behind me is the stall of our local Conservative Party. Earlier I tried to get an interview with our local Tory MP, however it was declined. And instead she sent her big, heavy IT guy / bouncer to deal with me. I was insulted being called a dangerous socialist without even having to open my mouth. However, these blue balloons serve as the perfect backdrop for today's People's Manifesto. Today I want to talk about the reintroduction of national service as proposed by David Cameron. Now, David Cameron seems to want to distance himself and his party from the image of the nasty Conservatives of the Thatcherite era. Margaret Thatcher famously said that there's no such thing as society, so David Cameron is talking about the big society. But is with the reintroduction of national service big society, or just big government the rich don't have to pay for? Yes, David Cameron is saying that the national service would not in fact be in the army but be in community projects. But as Boris Johnson said yesterday in front of Chelsea pensioners, and as Michael Caine has been saying, a now famous backer of the Tory party, that he would personally want military national service back in. Is the forcing of young people to do work that they wouldn't want to? Is forcing guns into the hands of young people really something that they're doing for a big society, or being forced by a big government? That Boris Johnson and Michael Caine say that it will reduce violence in young people. However, I personally feel that putting a gun in the hand of a young person is slightly counterproductive to this aim. There are also economic arguments against national service. National service takes people out of education and jobs, and instead puts them into unspecific community projects or the army. And whether we like it or not, Britain is an intellectual service economy. We make our money through schools and jobs in intellectual enterprises, through technology and the financial industry. Therefore, this scheme could cost us millions, possibly billions of pounds in lost revenue. So, national service would limit the civil liberties of youths being forced into schemes they may not want to take part in, would take money out of education, and it's really education that will help our young people to get out of the cycle of violence and into a better future. It is through investment in education that we can improve schools and improve the prospects of all people in this country. Also, military national service, as proposed by more right-wing dissenters in his party, could even get our young people killed. So just to reiterate, possible death, the limiting of civil liberties of young people, and a possible economic disaster we can ill afford in the recovery. This MP embroiled in the expenses scandal and other Tories like her have reason to be worried. Thank you.